everybody, welcome to another game of War Machine. I'm Lightem'up. I've got a battle report here between Lylyth 1 and Sloan, and as you can see by the length time, this is going to be a quick battle report, but with these two casters, it's kind of obvious that it's going to be a quick battle report. This is my first time running Sloan, and my buddy's billionth time running Lylyth 1, so we'll see how this one goes. My list, you'll see I've got the one with the 2 hunters and the Stormwall. Probably going to go with a 3rd hunter in place of that defender, but I haven't decided yet. And then putting Alt and Ashley in to make up the additional points. We'll see when that happens. Currently, I don't have the 3rd hunter, so this is what we're stuck with. So on that first turn, the only thing that happened was Refuge went up onto Sloan, and then thanks to True Sight from Sloan's Field Marshal, my 2 hunters were able to take out the 2 Strider Deathstalkers. Basically just free points for me, so I was okay with that. Lylyth went ahead and got Slipstream, or she went ahead and went into the forest, and then the Seraph slipstreamed Typhon up. Typhon cast his Animus and trampled up to the wall so that he can have excessive healing up. So he will be able to heal D3 damage every time he is damaged by an enemy attack, which is pretty good Animus. Right now you see a couple Ravagore AoEs going out. I've got Harlan Versh up there on the top. Kind of debating between Harlan or switching around the points, putting something else in his place. Alt and Ashley is definitely going in this list once I get him. Unfortunately, he is on back order for my LGS, so no Alt and Ashley. Typhon is up there standing behind the wall, but I'm pretty sure I can get all my feet shots into him, and I think I can take him down even through excessive healing. So we're going to go ahead and try it out. Reinholdt gives Sloan a reload, and then before Sloan goes, Harlan is going to go and see if he can get any work done. He's only doing POW 10, but he does have Purgation, so I decided to go ahead and give him a shot. He gets 4 shots, and I think in total he does 1 point of damage because of the excessive healing. So not a great use, but hey, what are you going to do? Sloan, you see she goes up, and she's going to go ahead and start taking a couple shots into him. She does cast Guided Fire, giving her entire battle group boosted ranged attack rolls, which will help with Typhon's defense behind the wall. And then after she makes her 3 shots, she will go ahead and refuge back away and unfortunately into the kill box, but I'm okay with that with this scenario. Stormwall took all 3 of his gunshots into Typhon. You'll see my 1 hunter was able to move to avoid the wall bonus and put 2 shots into Typhon. The other hunter aimed and put 2 shots into Typhon. And then the defender aimed and put 2 shots into Typhon. Or sorry, the other hunter is going right now. So all in all, I put 3, 6, 8, 10, 12 shots into Typhon, and yeah, he's still sitting there. And then I got 2 Tempest Blazers that were able to get close enough to get brutal damage shots into him, and he's still sitting there. So thanks to some horrible dice rolling on my part, I believe I even rolled a dice off 3, rolled a 4 on 3 dice with one of my Stormwall shots. Typhon is able to live through Sloan's feet turn, and I basically wasted my feet for nothing, because as everyone knows, an almost dead war beast is exactly the same as a completely alive war beast without Alt and Ashley or some other form of grievous wounds. Anyway, on my opponent's turn here, he goes ahead and has this Seraph slipstream up the Typhon, and then there's Typhon, and he's going to go up and he's going to bite my hunter. That hunter took a couple shots from the Seraph, and the bite killed him. So that was pretty harsh. So instead he uses the other 2 heads to just spray. He sprayed the objective with one of them and sprayed the other hunter with the other spray shot. The Ravagore, you see him coming up. He's going to shoot the objective and clear it off the table, I believe. Or not. I don't know why the Ravagore is... Oh, the first Ravagore shot Stormwall, and his AoE landed underneath Stormwall. The second Ravagore shot the objective and killed it. So, My opponent's already up 1-0 and hasn't popped his feet yet, and I have wasted mine, which puts me in a precarious position. Right now you just see all the fury management going on. Lylyth is still camping out in the back. She has a 25-inch threat range, which I did not know at this point in the game. That's scary. So yeah, that's scary. But I'm pretty sure I can take Typhon off the table. Pretty sure I can get at least one of the Ravagores off, and then maybe even get the Seraph off the table as well, which would be good for me. So Sloan's going to move up, shoot twice into the Ravagore, and then refuge back, staying out of the kill box this time. Stormwall will shoot once into Typhon, taking him off the table, and once into the Ravagore, and then attempt to take some minigun shots. And the minigun shot actually manages to kill the Shepard, so that's good. The defender took the other Ravagore off the table, or took the Ravagore at the bottom of the screen off the table, and then my Blazers are going to come in and shoot the Seraph. Not really do too much to it. A couple points of damage with Brutals. I should have been shooting into his support staff, but I didn't. And then they're going to go ahead and reposition to get around that flag, scoring me 1 control point. So we're at 1-1 right now. My opponent here is pretty sure that he needs to go for the assassination. Fortunately for him, my caster is within 25 inches. It's almost impossible, I think it is impossible to stay out of her threat range on a kill box scenario unless you kill box yourself. And since he's already got 1 control point from destroying my objective and 2 control points from me killing myself, or kill boxing myself last turn, if I kill box myself again, he would just win. So couldn't do that. Instead, I've got to rely on defense? Line of sight? I don't know. Either way, I was unable to do it. As you can see right there, my opponent moves Lylyth up, pops her feet. He's got 4 dice to hit with a witch mark gunshot or bow shot from Lylyth. Manages to hit. He's going to go ahead and cap me with a parasite. Does 11 points of damage with the second shot. Didn't do any points of damage with the first shot because of my reduction. And then the Ravagore is going to go, and he's going to be at dice +5 and blow me off the board. So, quick game. Obviously, it's going to be a victory to Legion. My best advice, if you're playing against Legion and you haven't faced that certain caster before, you are probably in for a harsh lesson. It's my best way to point it. But it was a good game. My opponent's a good opponent. He obviously knows his list. He had played against Sloan once before and killed her. Sloan, I think, is really powerful. I'm still learning how to play her. I think I've played a total of 3 or 4 games with her right now. My next week's matchup will be this same opponent, and I believe Sloan again, or it might be Siege. I think it's Siege. But either way, it is with the same opponent, and he's playing Lylyth 1 again, and we are doing a rematch, essentially. So we'll see how that game goes. And sorry for the short video this week, guys. I wish I could do more, but I'm a little busy with everything else going on in life. Hopefully in a couple weeks or months, maybe on my Christmas break, I just started school again, I'll be able to get more than 1 video a week. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next week.